What's the most disturbing thing you learned about someone on the first date? 1. Someone told me she really wanted a Jaguar when she was in high school, but her dad bought her a Prius instead, so she crashed it on purpose, and then he bought her another Prius. And she crashed it again. I guess he learned his lesson afterwards and bought her a Jaguar. 2. Gal and I had a good night and thing were progressing, and right at the last second she tells me she had a felony conviction because in her capacity as a social worker for at-risk youth she'd had sex with one of said at-risk youths. 3. He was a gambling addict and said he didn't get much out of his meetings at Gamblers Anonymous because the other people there were low-stakes grandmas playing bingo, and he was more of a high roller so he couldn't relate. 4. I went on a single date with a woman. I learned she'd dated separately, both my father and cousin, coincidentally. 5. She was French. She taught English. In England. She hated England and the English. She didn't read books. She didn't like films or music. Oh, and she thought disabled people couldn't feel pain. A fact she shouted at me in a packed restaurant after I told her she was wrong. She thought the date went well and wanted to go on another one. 6. We went to a concert in the park. On the walk back to her house she just casually pointed to a house and said, "That's where I buy my meth." 7. Had a roommate once who would crash his Audi every year so his parents would buy him a new one. Knew him 3 years.